Today we're doing a makeup for work or school. So this is a super easy, straightforward tutorial on how to achieve a very much natural but flawless makeup that you can easily achieve every single day that will last you 8+ hours. Alright, so typically for makeup for work or school, you don't want a long process, so you want something really quick and straightforward, which is what we're going for today. So I'm going to start off with skincare. You always want to start off with skincare, especially for makeup for work or school, because you want it to last at least 8 hours, and the base of your makeup is what's going to get your makeup to last on longer. So I'm going to start off with serum, and I'm using the Versed clarifying serum. So I like to just apply a few drops of these to help hydrate my skin, and this is great for all skin types. And then next you want to moisturize. So for moisturizer, I'm going to go in with the Bobbi Brown face base. This face base is really good for all skin types as well, especially skin that is dehydrated. So whether you're dry skin or whether you're oily skin, if your skin is dehydrated, this face base is really going to help moisturize and hydrate your skin. It's going to lock in moisture. So typically I like my skincare to be absorbed by my skin before I jump right into makeup. So I'm going to start off with doing my eyebrows, and then I'm going to come back to my face makeup. So for eyebrows, I'm going to use my favorite, which is the Milani Weekend Brow in the shade Espresso. I always use this because it's super easy to give me a natural eyebrow look, and it's really fast. So I like to just draw natural strokes on my eyebrow hairs in the direction that my hairs go, and I like to use a shade that is close to the color of my natural hair, which is dark brown, just because it gives my eyebrows more of that natural look. Alright, so now that the eyebrows are sculpted and my skin has absorbed that skincare, it's time to move on to the face makeup. So you can either go in with foundation, you can either go in with just concealer only, or you can use a powder. Today I'm going to be using a face powder such as this one by NYX Cosmetics. If you want a light coverage makeup look, I would recommend using a face powder instead of a powder foundation. So to apply this powder, I like to use a fluffy brush and just go over my skin just to help cover up discoloration and to even out my skin tone. This is just an easy and fast way for you to apply your face makeup without having to go in with liquid foundation. And if you prep your base perfectly, this will last on your skin a really long time. So after doing that, I like to go in with concealer, and I like to use a light coverage concealer. So I'm going to use this L'Oreal True Match concealer in the shade C78 right underneath my eyes to help brighten up my skin. And I'm literally placing a very small amount of this concealer, and then I'm going to use this Real Techniques brush to blend it out. This will allow the concealer to have a little bit of coverage so that it doesn't absorb everything, versus using a beauty blender which will absorb majority of that concealer. And then taking whatever's left on the brush, I'm just going to apply this on my T-zone area as well to help brighten it up. And then next I'm going to apply a cream bronzer. Now this part is definitely optional. If you're somebody who wants to structure and contour your face, you can use a cream bronzer, and the one that I'm going to use is this one by ABH. This is in the shade Chestnut. So I'm just applying this right where my cheekbones are to help structure my face, because when you place that powder on your skin, it literally takes away all the dimension on your skin. So doing this is going to give you that natural structured face. And then I like to use that and place a little bit on my forehead area. This is also going to help structure your forehead, and it's just going to give you a natural contoured look. And I like to blend this towards my hairline. I don't like bringing it downwards. I like to blend it outwards. Alright, so next I'm going to set my under eyes, and I'm going to use a finishing powder instead of a setting powder, just because finishing powders just help give me that smooth finish. So I'm going to use this one by NYX Cosmetics. So this is the NYX HD finishing powder in the shade Banana. I'm going to use this powder to set my under eye, and this is going to help brighten up your under eye as well without adding too much coverage on your skin. So this is perfect for an everyday look if you don't want to put too much coverage under your eyes. I'm going to place a little bit on my chin area as well, and just all the places that I applied the concealer, including my forehead and the bridge of my nose. Alright, so next I'm going to apply mascara. So I'm not applying anything on the eyes just because it's a little bit unrealistic. So I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess by Essence. So I'm just applying one coat of this mascara on the top and bottom lashes. And then next I'm going to apply blush. I like to apply blush because it adds a little bit of color onto the skin, versus the skin looking really cool toned. I like to just place a little bit of a colorful blush. So I'm going to use the NARS Blush in the shade Aroused. first. And I like to focus the blush on the highest points of my cheekbones. This gives my blush a little bit more of that lifted look. Then next, I'm just gonna spray my face just to lock all this makeup in place, and I'm gonna use the Milk Hydro Grip Setting Spray. I like this one because it's really hydrating, so it's going to help lock in some hydration onto your skin so your makeup lasts a longer time. So next, I'm going to apply blotting powder. You guys know I'm the biggest advocate for blotting powder because it's literally a lifesaver, especially if you are wearing your makeup for a long time. So I'm going to use this by Terry Hyaluronic Hydra-Powder, and this has easily become my favorite blotting powder because it lasts a really long time without you having to add on to it every single time. So I like to mainly focus on the areas where I have pores, which is around this area, and just place that right there because that is where the oils are going to be peeking through. I like to leave this side alone because that gives my skin that natural glow, which I still need. Then a little bit of my forehead area. I like to apply a little bit of my eyebrows as well because sometimes my eyebrows gets oily, and as you can see, it doesn't change the color of the makeup. And around my mouth area. Lastly, I'm gonna go in with lips. So I'm gonna start off by lining my lips with Chestnut by MAC. Then one of my favorite lipsticks that is long lasting, but it kind of looks like a lip gloss, is the Fenty Slip Shine lipstick. This one that I'm wearing is in the shade Glazed. Here we have it with this go-to makeup for work or school that is super easy to achieve. It's very natural and very simple, so it's like you're not doing too much, but then you have a long lasting makeup look that will last you 8+ hours if you're going to work or school. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thumbs this video up for your girl if you did. But catch up my next video over here where I'll go over some beginner makeup tips that will absolutely change your life.
KLJ, welcome to a channel where it's